Casey Miller.
Good evening and welcome to one of Sports 10's favorite nights of the year. It's our first Friday night show for the high school football season. I'm Rick Simler. The guy next to me, he needs no introduction. He's the man, the myth, the legend, Casey Miller. We're both pumped up to bring you another season of In the Zone.
Well, that's quite the introduction. Thank you for that. You know, we're talking about it. I felt like I wanted to just go put my pads on today, go back to the old high school days, and play for the Spark Plugs.
Yeah,
the
question is,
Speedway.
how good were you?
But anyway, well, we won't get into that. On our opening night, though, for you and In the Zone, we got plenty of action, including highlights from 12 games.
That's right,
in the
12
Valley.
games. We'll start with Terre, Haute North at Northview. Expectations are really high for the Knights, but one goal this group really wanted to accomplish was to beat the Patriots. Terre Haute North has just owned Northview over the last 30 years. The Patriots are 26-2 against the Knights. Could Northview end their frustrations and pick up a win against North? Defense was the name of the game early. Dominic England with a pick off the ricochet for Northview Knights and business. But Terre Haute North's defense says, wait a second, we can make big plays too. Trey Shaw didn't make many mistakes. Like to have this pass back. Terre Haute North DB Jet Shaw with the interception in the end zone. MJ Shelton was Northview's best defensive player tonight. Next time Patriots gets the ball, he rips it from the receiver's hands and lands on the fumble. What a play by MJ. Northview ball. Looks like a busted play. The ball goes through Trey Shaw's hands, but this is why Shaw is one of the best players in the area. He makes something out of nothing, 66 yards. He races down the sideline for the game's first score. North would counter with an impressive 17-play drive. QB Tristan Elder finishes with a 1-yard QB sneak. Patriots miss the PAT. They trail 7-6. This was a backbreaker. On the ensuing kickoff, right after the Pats' 17-play scoring drive, Trevor Cook would take it back 82 yards to the promised land. Man, this Northview team has some playmakers. Knights up 14-6. Zach Simino was a grown man run. He would not be denied the end zone. The North back 143 yards on the ground. Patriots trail at the half 14-12. I told you MJ Shelton was Northview's best defender tonight. Here he is again making plays. Can't read the QB any better than this. Shelton, the pick six, follows his blockers into the end zone. Northview 21-12 in the third quarter. Trey Shaw was the best player on the field tonight. This play proves it. Watch this, Casey. Just ridiculous. Moves by the Northview QB, breaks multiple tackles, shows off his athletic ability with a sick cutback across the field. It's a 75-yard TD run, but I think he scampered about 100 yards on the play. Wow.
Big players make big plays in big games.
There you go. Things not looking good for Terre Haute North, but fourth quarter, they get the short TD run by Dale Carter. Patriots down 28-18. They need a two-point conversion to get to within one possession, and they get it. They pull off the trick play of all trick plays. It ends up being a wide receiver pass to QB Elder for the two-point conversion. Patriots down 28-20, but like I said, Terre Haute North couldn't stop Trey Shaw. The Northview QB finds Thomas Gerald on a 14-yard TD strike, and that seals the deal. Northview beats Terre Haute North 35-26. The Knights pick up just their third win ever over the Patriots and their first since 2006.
We showed that just because we're 10 minutes away from Vigo County, that we're not some small school. We're just as good as them. We'll compete with them in any sport. This is huge. You know, we came in, everybody's calling us an underdog. We're predicted to lose by 2 touchdowns. We got our minds right before the game. We came in with the right mentality, and we showed who the big dog is.
Tough season opener for Terre Haute South at 11th ranked Castle. Braves trying to use their speedster Casey Bender to get by the Castle defense, but the Knights have some speed of their own. They drop them for a loss. South would try to go to the air. Collins Turner would like to have this pass back. He overthrows the receiver and is picked off by Castle. Knights go to the air, and they get behind the Terre Haute South defense on the deep bomb. Harpino hooks up with his receiver, who would find Pater to give Castle an early 14-0 lead. Things didn't get any better for Terre Haute South as they fall tonight 42-14. Casey.
Well, Rick, last year North Central beat West Vigo to pick up their first win over a Terre Haute school since 1981, and there's nothing they'd like more than to get another one tonight. The T-Birds, the favorite this time around, they're ranked third in Class 1A, and they go on the road at West Vigo to the third quarter. Dane Andrews in the pocket for the Vikings, and he fires deep down the sideline. Colton Yates makes the grab. Touchdown, Vikings. We go to the fourth quarter now. North Central on the attack. Dawson Basinger gets the go, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. It puts the T-Birds up by 2 scores. Later, Andrews trying to get the Vikings back in this game. The pocket collapses, and Blake Chapman gets the interception. Andrews makes the tackle to save the touchdown, but it's North Central ball. Then the first play on the next possession, who else but Dawson Basinger all the way to the house for another touchdown. Basinger scores 5 times in this game.
I bet we'll see him later.
That's right. Dawson Basinger comes up big as North Central rolls past West Vigo 42-12. Well, hey, that was a good start, but now it's time, I think, for our first break.
Let's take that break. When we come back, we'll check in on South Vermillion, Linton, Sullivan, North Knox, Eastern Green, and North Davies in the zone. We'll be right back.